One, two, three, eight.
Yes, what is it, Dan?
Robert, where's Daisy?
It's a safe place for me. I don't have anywhere else that I can fully be myself the whole time.
Well, it definitely changed everything. I mean, starting freshman year, I hadn't even considered going into art, and now as a senior, I'm going to an art school.
Our Washoe County School District Fine Arts Department includes the performing and visual arts. In the performing arts, we have bands, choirs, orchestras, as well as theater. On the visual arts side is ceramics and drawing and painting and those sorts of courses. The students really have the opportunity to come together. There's a lot of team building, leadership skills, communication skills, lots of different avenues for them to work together and to have a creative outlet.
Home means Nevada, home means the hills.
We provide foundational skills at the elementary level, singing, playing, dancing, lots of different opportunities for the students to express themselves, move their bodies, because we know that that's important for our younger students.
Regardless of where they may physically be, I provide these kiddos with the best music education experience possible.
In music, they really are so focused because there's a performance attached to it. So the students are creating and building, and so they really come out of their shells and become different students at that time.
Orchestra is one of the classes I most look forward to during the day. Just the fact that I'm an 8th grader and I get to play an instrument, a big instrument.
Usually when I don't feel like coming, I always remember that I have orchestra, and it's always fun to be there with my friends.
I really think our middle school teachers are amazing in trying to teach those basics and those fundamentals, but keeping it fun and engaging.
You've been so kind and considerate and...
Thank you, sir.
The theater experience has been great for my entire high school career. And the biggest reason for that is, not only you're performing and doing a lot of things like that, you're learning a lot of skills that you can take with you later on in life, especially when it comes to public speaking.
I design the programs and the posters for a lot of the plays, and so I really enjoy doing that. And I also enjoy designing sets and costumes for different productions. I like that it's not just out of a textbook, and it's much more hands-on.
I think it's important that every Signature Academy offers something that will hopefully work as a hook. Once they get here and kind of get their feet wet and become engaged, I think for the most part that just increases in strength, that they really feel attached to this program and feel fortunate to be here.
We always talk about in the arts that the process is more important than the product. And I think a lot of times students focus on that product, and many of our teachers are really focusing on the process. Just thinking about what is possible, what could I do?
Just go for it. It's okay to be super nervous about everything. I know when I first started, I was shaking. I was so scared to try it, but without it, I have no clue who I would be,
I was not the best at art until I took this class, and then I learned a lot of technique. I'd say it's one of my favorite classes.
They're going to stumble and they're going to have some insecurities about their work, and so that's my opportunity to help bring them along so that they're still stepping out of their comfort zone, but they don't feel like they're going to fail. And when you can build that kind of trust with students, it makes my job wonderful. That's what makes teaching wonderful.
I know for a fact that when the student takes that tenacity and puts it into their math homework, it gets done with thoroughness, and when the directions say show work, they do it. Because that's what's asked of them, and that's what they practice with me.
You're working towards actually figuring out what you can do to better what you're doing, which can transfer to academics in the sense of you look for new ways to solve a problem.
To me, it means a sense of community, this idea of challenging yourself every day to do something better and be something more, to consistently show up and be there for the sake of something greater than yourself.
When my work
A lot of our students, these programs are what keeps them coming to school every single day. And our students coming to school is how we're able to continue to keep our teachers in the school.
It's very motivational. I feel like constantly I'm always thinking about like songs in choir, or I'm constantly singing in my head. It's more like a family, not just friends. And it's something that you can count on every single day.
Without this class, I don't think I would still be in school. It's really difficult without choir. Having choir is something I can look forward to every day. It's a necessity in my life.
We've been so isolated from so much in the last year, and that the community that the arts brings to students, being able to lean on each other and know that they have a group of people and a group of supports.
Over quarantine, I definitely struggled with maintaining just a positive mindset, and just looking forward to band kind of helped me stay focused.
This year, more than any other, I've seen the need for this class. Students are absolutely stressed out, filled with anxiety. This class has really brought them hope. They actually even chose the motto for this year to be, "The storm is passing over." Thinking of this time that we're in as a storm, and we can see a light at the end, and they've been able to express that through singing. Okay, have a great day.